What are the easiest ways to improve your digestive health? Let's get into it. Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Walk With Me. This is Josh here, and today I'm sharing a few tips for how to improve your digestive and gut health. This is something that not very many people talk about, but is super important for overall health. And if you're losing weight, it's important for that too. But these are just a few of the things I've implemented personally that have had the biggest impact on my overall gut health. Everyone knows it's important to drink water, but you don't realize how much more important it gets if you're eating at a calorie deficit. Your body gets a lot of the moisture it needs for digestion through the food that you're eating. Especially if you're eating at a calorie deficit, you're not going to have quite as much moisture just because you're not eating as much food. So it gets even more important to make sure and drink your water. It can have a big impact on your mood, and it's also a really great way to feel full. So make sure that you're drinking, at least a couple liters a day. Everyone knows it's important to get your fiber in every day, but there are a few things that I see that are missed pretty frequently by a lot of people. 30 to 50 grams is a good rough estimate to start at for how many grams of fiber you should be having, but you do want to make sure and mix up the type of fiber that you're eating. See, there's soluble fiber and insoluble fiber. Both play very important parts for your digestion, so pay attention to which food you're eating and which types of fiber that they have. You also want to make sure and ramp up the amount of fiber that you're eating slowly. Don't go from a fully junk food diet with very little fiber to a full healthy diet with 50 grams. You're gonna have a real rough time in the morning. In addition to that, you want to make sure that you're ramping up your water intake along with your fiber. That is a very important step that you don't want to miss. Eating fermented foods is a really great way to get those extra good gut bacteria in your body without having to spend a ton of money on probiotics or other supplements. Things like kombucha and kimchi and apple cider vinegar and sauerkraut all are very, very good to keep your gut moving and healthy. The more good bacteria you have in your gut, the less bad bacteria is able to thrive and take over. So make sure you're eating some fermented foods on a pretty regular basis. So that was all I had for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I'm definitely no expert, but microbiome and gut health is something that seems to be more and more important the more that science catches up and learns about our bodies. So it's just always something that's very interesting to me, and I take a lot of time to research just for my own personal reasons. But I'd love to hear if you have any tips or advice for how to improve your gut health. Let's get a good discussion going for everybody in the comments. And be sure to subscribe if you're new. I put out new videos every Monday and Friday. And be sure to like the video if you enjoyed this. Helps me out a ton. But until next time, I'll talk to you all later. Have a good one.